Hello, everybody, and welcome to Adventure Tuesday. We're back. A dinosaur story. Uh, and before we
But
go
we're not
around,
playing We're Back a Dino Park Tycoon because Ben doesn't like that game.
I play it twice 5 years ago, and I never hear the end of how much I fucking hate that dog shit game made by villains. But before we talk about anything, I have a very special video to play. Yeah, that's right. As they say, the orientees are typically in April, but this year
They're in April, except when they're in May.
Yeah,
it's gonna be May.
That's right. May the orientees be with you.
Wow.
And we are doing. I think I did get clearance to announce we are doing a May the 4th collab with Disney Incorporated.
Yeah.
We got everything cleared today. Sarah signed the NDA.
Yeah.
She's doing a big product reveal. Let's just say, if you like Sebulba, you better tune in.
You better Sebulb your butt.
Subscribe.
There it is.
Sebulb-scribe.
Yeah, Sebulb-scribe to the polls.
Subscribe to the polls.
All right.
Subscribe.
Now with all the business out of the way, let's go.
I like Sebulb go to the polls as well. Now you might be
Around the
wondering
horn,
why aren't
around
they?
the horn. The video's playing.
Okay.
Oh my god, we played the
I don't
video
know
and you
anything
just talked like a jackass.
Well,
I've
it's
done
my
it.
video. I can talk over it.
Hello, expert casual. 15 streams. All right, so here we go. We got Sebulba de Beppo.
Uh huh.
Sebulb go to the polls.
Sebulb go to the polls.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's
A little
Sarah,
on the nose.
so earlier on our top secret private chat, you were talking about you came in hot from Zumba.
That's right.
You had one of your favorite trainers tonight.
Yep, I have I have a top 5 favorite. There are 5 instructors I regularly go to their classes, and
Mhm.
this gal's definitely in my top 3 rotation.
Whoa, so
Really
you have a
good
top
stuff.
5, but also she's in your top 3.
Yeah, in the power rankings.
Whoa.
She might
Okay,
even be
okay.
in my top. Yeah, she's my top 3 for sure.
Okay.
And Megan's my favorite trainer. Wilco
Uh-huh.
Webb, very good. It was a blast. I took note of how many people were there, about 20 something. And
I remember when I was
in
that
a good
age.
corner. Yeah, right. Da 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 da. That was Zumba. Oh, and I had a headband on tonight.
Whoa. Now, what is it that Megan brings to not Megan? What is it that your your top 3 trainer? How does a Zumba? Let's say one of your non-ranking Zumba trainers is watching tonight. How do you rocket up to the top of the Zumba rankings?
Number 1, wear shoes. That's a big one for me. If a Zumba dance instructor shows up without shoes, I'm already a little bit like, I gotta get out of here.
That's fair, but how many don't?
About 1.
Okay. All right.
You have the barefoot. You have the barefoot Zumba.
More generally,
Uh-huh.
well, it's also like, if you're not teaching Zumba, don't call it Zumba, because I want to go to the Zumba class, not like the flirty girl fitness style class. That's
Okay.
like one way to rock it all the way to my bottom space 7.
Mhm, mhm.
But
You don't like it when they misrepresent the class.
I'm also picky because I don't like when it's too fitnessy. Like, I don't want every song
Oh yeah.
huh, like all abs. I want it to have a little like da, 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 da.
All right. Well, folks and
That's
aspiring,
in my heart.
aspiring Zumba instructors that live in central Wisconsin,
Lower Central Wisconsin.
lower central.
Yeah. Emphasis on lower.
Yeah, emphasis on lower.
friends in lower
Wisconsin.
places.
Take note.
Mhm.
Your actions are being judged.
Yeah.
We're
All
in
right.
a purple county.
Grayson, you're not a Scotty. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Today was a big day for me. I did want to.
Hell. How are you doing, Grayson?
Yeah, why'd you pee it up like that?
'Cause I just needed to make sure. I needed to make sure I had enough breath to make sure that I communicated correctly. That I went to the grocery store today and made pasta salad. I got all the ingredients for pasta salad, and then I went home
What's
and I
in
made
a
pasta
what's
salad.
in a pasta salad?
What's in a Grayson salad?
What's in
I keep it pretty
Davis
simple.
salad?
It's kind of a pantry cleaner outer. Because what I'll do is I'll get some bow tie pasta.
Whoa,
Farfalle.
fancy.
I'll get a block of feta.
Oh,
I'll get
feta
a little
yeah. You gotta have
a
that.
little box of cherry tomatoes
Yeah.
Bleh, I'm
and
out.
a big bag of spinach.
Okay.
And
are
then
you are you cooking? Are you sautéing that spinach? Or is
no,
it
I just wilt it. I wilt it in the pasta.
Oh, you just let the
Oh.
pasta do the work.
Let the
Okay.
hot
Yeah.
noodles do that.
And then I
cooking.
just I see what's in the pantry in the fridge, and you make yourself whatever dressing seems nice, and then
Well, do you use like an Italian dressing base? Do you use a Greek dressing? Like, what's your dressing base? And then you put some oil and other spices.
what I made. I put in I had some olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
I had some vinegar, some rice vinegar from the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I had some gochujang,
Whoa.
Give it a little kick.
Oh, yeah.
and then some salt and some pep.
S&P
and then I made-
500. That's what I call it.
Yeah, S&P 500.
Yeah, that's a New York
And then
reference.
I really like in a pasta salad. I really like nutritional yeast.
Whoa. All right, well, you heard
I
it
like-
here first.
Yeah.
Nutritional
I'm making
yeast.
pasta salad after this, and if I'm really a good wife, I'm also gonna set a stew a boiling to keep
Ah.
overnight.
Well, I've always called Sarah Goodwife instead of her
Mhm.
normal last name. All right, are we ready to get this shit kicked off?
Well, you
This is a
didn't
big
go
one.
around the horn, Ben.
Yeah, Ben, what about your horn?
Honk it.
Oh, hold on. What the heck is this? My sound bar went off. Hold on.
Haunted.
Oh, that's funny. I bet that's a cat.
Listen, he's
What?
haunted by a benevolent ghost.
Do you think how many ghosts do you think he's got in that thing?
Like from the house or from his own soul?
Just on a day-to-day basis, how many ghosts do you think Ben's dealing with?
2 to 6.
You just 6 on a busy
Depending on
day.
what they're up to. Because
Yeah.
sometimes the ghosts get so sick of humans because we're so. Ugh.
That's what I think.
So this is the second time that my cats have turned on the demo mode for my soundbar, which there is no way of turning off.
Joey's finally home.
So I need to put a sticker on top of that button. And hold on, I'm getting a call. Hold on, 1 minute.
Okay, everybody.
Sure. All right.
I hope it's about the royalties.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it was the cats. No, it wasn't me. Yeah, no, it's the second. I said it was the second time. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure about that?
You think it's a soundbar guy?
Yeah. Listen, you've been my soundbar guy for the last 20 years. You know, this is unbecoming.
When he graduated, he got a sound bar.
Sounds like it's a soundbar guy.
Listen, when I graduated, you became my soundbar guy. And that type of bond is very important between a man. Women, it doesn't matter at all. It's very gendered. Yeah.
It's very gendered.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, peace and love, peace and love. Christ be with you.
Who was that, Ben?
That was Joseph Robinette Biden.
Oh, nice.
Ben? I thought he was asleep by now.
No, he's up. He's up all night.
He's up. He's
He's
dying.
one of
What
those,
was
sometimes old people, they become real night owls. They just putter around.
Yeah, he's puttering. This is the second time that the cats have turned that on. I need to remember to turn off my sound bar because they'll just walk on top of it and push the buttons. And there's no way to turn it off, as I've said. Anyway, let's play this fucking game, huh?
This is a big one. This is King's Quest 6.
What the hell? I made this box bigger before. Oh, this is the wrong one. Wait. Oh no, it's the right one.
Yay. Yay.
I'm playing it.
Yay.
I'm playing
King's
this
Quest.
In the high resolution mode, which means that it has fucked up portraits. But 1 second, I'm gonna fix the size here. I don't care for this.
Everyone calm down.
Everyone is getting really concerned.
The chat's getting a little rowdy.
I think the chat is
yeah.
getting real. What the hell? Why did it reset? Oh.
Next Adventure Tuesday is my birthday eve. So if everyone could be prepared with a special memory or clip of your favorite moment, that'll suffice as a gift.
There.
But I want to be clear, we will be screening people at the door next week. You will have to have a special memory to share before you're allowed to the chat.
All right. Much better. It was playing in its
Quest.
native resolution on the screens. I was like squinting. Why does it have this band? All right.
Quentin B. King's Quest.
Now, have you played this before, Ben?
I played it in 1993.
Wow.
Now, Grayson, I will probably ask you for hints because I do not have this completely memorized. But I probably do because I played it a million times as a little kid. Let's watch the opening. Let's see the whole plot.
Long ago,
Daventry.
in the castle of a kingdom called Daventry.
It's 3D.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just
Move
vanished.
the camera up.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something.
Move the camera up.
I'll try, Mother.
Up.
Booty.
Way down. Move the camera
too
down.
high.
Too high.
Move
Right.
it down. Move it down.
Let's see his face.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, face reveal, Alexander.
Let's get up close. Real
Oh,
close.
all right, never mind.
No, it's the up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
What a strut.
I feel so alone.
I'm trapped in a mirror.
What to do? Alexander, I wish you were here. Alexander.
Oh, you can hear that
Cosima,
song.
wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth?
Doesn't seem like
Oh,
she's
why
coming
does it
quick at all.
burst?
Just seems like the camera's swooping
I
around.
saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars!
There she is, face
I saw
reveal.
the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
I can't overstate how incredible this looked at the time. And I want to be clear also, this isn't... I watched a cut down, lower quality version because I was playing the disc version. Which did have this incredible seagull swooping water and beautiful
Your
audio.
hard drive. That would have exploded your family computer.
The police would have come. They would have confiscated it. This is crazy.
This is. I mean,
We're gonna
this is. I
jump
could have
to
watched
the
this for hours.
game, but then-
Why did we should have stopped here? All computer games should have stopped here.
Oh, look at this! Incredible! Incredible 3D! I can't wait until all games just look like this.
3 long months, Prince Alexander sailed the known seas.
Why don't more games look exactly like this?
I would
Jason,
love
you're
for a
in charge
game
of
to
your
look
own
like this
tomorrow.
today.
Oh, I think we've talked about this in the Discord. It's like, why isn't this a retro aesthetic?
Yeah. Might just. Sarah, did you read that comment in the chat?
I want to learn this song. I heard it for the first time earlier today, and I had to like this English.
Oh, it's his pirate friends!
I love pirates.
Whoa, this is so beautiful. And this is the whole game I want to know. Just hit.
As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent.
This cost here $70 million.
This was the most impressive usage of CGI until Avatar.
I'd say better. Avatar, I don't think reached the heights of this.
Well,
Yeah,
Avatar built upon this at
that's
the very,
true.
very
James
Standing
Cameron
on the-
played-
standing on the
Whoa,
shoulders
Whoa! What's this coming here?
giants.
What's this? Whoa! Whoa!
I think it says King's Quest.
Whoa! Whoa!
That does say King's
Whoa!
Number what?
King's Quest.
Mike, I'm gonna steal that. Yep, they didn't know that in 2 short years you'd be able to do that in Microsoft Word.
Roberta and Jane.
So were you dutifully impressed by the incredible 3D graphics?
Not even beautifully.
I'm reeling.
I'm glad that the credits are more simple because my eyes are still feasting on the banquet from moments ago. You know what I mean?
Russell Truelove.
Aw, that's a great name.
Sarah, can you get
Yeah,
closer to your mic? You're a little quiet.
I'm working on it. It just doesn't quite, see that it falls if I put it there. Maybe I
There.
can speak closer. How's that? So, I need a new mic.
Hey, who hasn't woken up like this?
Oh man, not since my 20s.
Yeah.
When was that? is this
Alexander
louder? Is this
awakens
better?
to find himself on
A little
an
bit.
unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he is too dazed to remember how he got here. Then he does remember.
Oh,
The
good.
shipwreck, the sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the
Everyone
lifeboats,
calm down.
a
The men got
gigantic
into
wave
lifeboats.
picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning sea.
I'm always the lone survivor. I get
That
it.
was the last he'd seen of his crew.
Do you think we're gonna find them?
Debris
Or
from
men?
the shipwreck is scattered along the shore, but of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survived the currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry.
No, I want to find them.
Now, so one thing I'll note
Mm-hmm.
is that the text is all fucked up looking.
Alexander is carrying nothing.
Carrying nothing.
Alexander is carrying
There's
nothing.
scary. Nothing.
I'll note it's I have turned on the hideous high resolution portraits, which look hilarious, and they're not as good. I'll be clear.
Oh, like the logo there is higher.
Like this,
resolution,
yeah.
too.
See, I think this is the same problem that the Gabriel Knight 1 has with the high res things. Is like it will switch between the two, and the text in the middle gets a little wonky looking. I don't know. Someone
Right.
in the chat. Anyway, there I am playing with the ugly portraits because they make me laugh. So I apologize to everyone, but this is, you know,
The
that's
way
the
we
last
want-
time I'm ever going to
Yeah.
do anything for a laugh.
Now we have 231 points to get, and we are going to go for the full 100% run.
All right,
And the
so
speed.
let's take a look at our ship here.
The remains of Alexander's sailing ship lie dashed upon the distant shore.
Man, I hate when shit gets dashed upon a
It
shore.
gets-
I hate a dashed ship. Oh, so I see. There it is. Hold on, I was all right.
I hate a dashed shore.
That's
a nice little beach, though.
It is beautiful. All right, so we have
Oh,
this
there's a thing.
little sparkle here. Let's pick this up. Oh, let's get you moving fast.
Yeah, get that speed all the way up.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach. The sand,
All right. Oh, we got over here.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side.
Okay.
A box has been partially buried
box.
under sand.
Look, a box. A box. A box.
What's in the box?
Oh, very good, Sarah. Another little
You guys
sparkly
like that
boy.
stuff.
Alexander takes the coin and
A
leaves the
coin.
ruined box where
It's
it
a
is.
coin.
Paul, I
Coin
had
from
that
a
same
ruined
thought. It
box.
said, so the like Alexander is like, I hope they made it back to Daventry, but also it's established in the cutscene that they'd been sailing for 3 months. So no, they didn't.
Opposite direction current. You know,
Oh,
they were against the
yeah,
current,
they
and then
probably,
just got
yeah,
cut.
yeah. You know what, Sarah saw right through it.
I saw
Um,
it. It's hard to explore. It's easy to go home.
That's right.
Thank
Wow,
you.
look at
Thank you
this.
for saying that.
One way.
You're
the left,
welcome.
A small village seems to invite the weary traveler.
How-
Whoa,
there's already-
we're getting
there's
an
already
invitation from a small village, but to
There's
the
already
right.
2 places to go.
In the
This is
distance,
crazy.
A majestic castle shines in the sun.
Now, Ben, are we going to the village or the castle?
Let's check out the castle because I don't want a sleepy little village. I want to see if first off, I'm here. I'm gonna knock this out. This is gonna be a speed run. Alexander is gonna walk into the castle, say, "Give me your
Yep.
babes, please," and then they're gonna be like, "Here she goes," and then you leave. You just
Good.
hammer your boat. You just put a little hammer on it. Bing bang boom.
Tinka 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 tinka
Tinka
tinka
tinka tinka tink.
tinka. Dog guards.
Now flip that around and it becomes a hilarious pun.
Oh!
Let's take a look at these guys.
2 guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression
They
of
do look
soldiers on
fierce.
formal
Of
duty.
Grayson.
Yes.
Let's talk to these
And they
dog
do.
guards.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards
Thank you
at the
for being
castle
polite.
doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards.
Oh, look at
I
that.
was cast upon
hideous-
this island in a
He's
storm, and I'm a little
He's
confused
tall.
about my location.
I don't
Could you tell
like
me
the
what
mouth
place this is
movements.
and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred
A
arrived.
likely story.
Don't be so rude.
Oh, I like this
You're not
guard.
asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown.
Don't like
Tell
this
me.
portrait.
Am I
Do
Looks
not.
perfect.
anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the beast
the
from
land of
Beauty
the
and the
Green
Beast,
Isles.
Sarah.
The Isle of the Crown is the main
I saw a
island,
meme
foolish
where
boy.
they redrew him to look a little
Then
more
Princess
like the beast, and it
Cassima
was pretty
must
good.
live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Okay.
Wow, they're big time simps.
Excuse me, guardsmen.
The
Guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see Princess Cassima. I would like an audience, please.
Are people Sims
but the
anymore?
princess
Are there
is
still
not
Sims on the
receiving
internet?
visitors,
Look at that.
particularly not
They
strangers.
should
Oh.
show look like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Grace.
I agree.
really must see the princess.
Let's
Could
go
I speak
fishing.
with someone in charge?
Who are
I
you
wouldn't,
that I
but
should bother Captain
I thank you for the
Saladin?
offer.
Huh?
He's funding it.
My name is Alexander. I am a prince of Daventry and a friend of the princess.
A prince, is it? I see. Yeah, and I am lord of this dusty path. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
Oh.
There's
I
some
know.
of the-
So I see we've got quite the crowd here tonight. When I played this a little bit to just test if this worked. There's I saw this game heavily uses Sierra caps.
Sierra caps.
Which is to say, there will be dialogue where it will emphasize something, and instead of putting it in bold, it will be in all caps. There will be a word that's in all caps. And sometimes some actors make sure to read it in all caps.
Yeah, hit it.
Sometimes some actors don't.
They
So
do not
for those of you
bring
just joining
all
us for the
caps.
first time or have missed us as we have watched for it, please keep an eye out for our actors hitting all capital letters of a capital word. So here, these guys are like, oh, you're not a real prince.
Alexander's ring is made
Oh, yeah,
of
well,
the
how about this
purest gold,
freaking
and has
ring?
the insignia of the
They got a
royal
freaking
family
ring.
of Daventry on its face.
Luckily, there's a Daventry guy.
Lucky there's a Daventry ring.
Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck,
Hello,
it is
Jess.
the only possible
my
proof of
papers.
his identity
No!
that he can think of.
Perhaps this ring
was
will
pretty
convince you
good.
of my identity. It is
Getting
the
there.
royal insignia ring of Daventry.
Ha! I'm sure. Just let me take a look at
that
that
wasn't
ring.
that was a ha.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Highness. It's just that
Ralph.
princes are so uncommon in these parts. Let me get Captain Saladin.
Very excited to meet Saladin here because of his voice. You're gonna know it.
His big portrait.
Oh, and of course, yeah, he's got a hot portrait.
The guard
Excuse
returns a
me?
moment later with a majestic-looking creature.
Hey, calm
Whoa,
down.
whoa.
Saladin speaks
Whoa,
with a voice
whoa.
that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Ooh.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume.
It's the guy!
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al
This dog's hot!
will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the
What's
princess.
going on with this dog?
Please, follow me.
Oh, I love that guy. I love that
Wow,
voice.
look at his ears! Look at his ears! His ears are bouncing.
It's Megabyte, yeah. It's also in Twin
Lord
Peaks.
Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
He hit it.
What
there
is
was
it that
nothing
you
to hit.
seek, Prince Alexander?
What has he
Pardon the
done besides
intrusion, my
Megabyte?
lord, but I came to
He's
see
in
Princess
Hunchback of Notre
Cassima.
Dame.
Some
He's a
months
bad
ago,
guy.
my father,
Hello.
King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
Remember
Ugh, I
this?
hate Mordak.
This
The
is filling
same
it up.
wizard that kidnapped the
Is
princess?
there a Lestak?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of
This
your
guy
visit.
seems like a straight shooter. Not.
Well,
I wish he'd shoot
I
straighter.
came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely
Sorry?
and to pay my respects.
I wish he'd
Before
shoot
we parted,
straighter.
She
I
gave me an
stuttered, but I
invitation
still
to
got the point out.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle.
Yeah.
Cassima's parents
Oh,
both
we got an
became
El
ill
Caps.
and
Oh, yeah, everyone,
died
shh,
while
shh, shh.
she was gone. Cassima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
Ooh, he hit
That was
that.
a clever
she
one.
were,
He
That was
took-
clever.
I do not
Oh,
think
oh, oh.
your visit would be
He missed the your. He missed the
appropriate.
your.
You see,
Eh, get-
it is time for
eh.
Cassima
But he
to
hit
take
that
her
first
one.
responsibilities seriously. With her
I give it an
parents
89
gone, she no longer
overall.
has the luxury to be a carefree maiden.
No, we didn't do that yet.
As
Grundy.
was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together.
The two of us
I
and our
assure you,
shirtless friends.
our marriage is all Cassima
yellow
wants
eyes.
now.
He's
As a
there, but not
prince
for sexual
and
reasons.
a gentleman.
He's just kind of
It would be
there.
best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken.
Interesting.
He
I
just
thought
came out of the shower.
for
That's why
certain
he's got
that
that on.
Well, I apologize.
He doesn't have his shirt on. That's why.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Well, I guess we gotta go.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look
Twinkly
around
eye.
your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The
here we
kingdom
go.
is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin
I'll
will
never
escort
catch
you from the castle.
Brilliance of the first one.
Good day.
He was like, I hit the first one. I don't have to do the rest.
Don't do any more.
Union contract says I only got to hit one.
You have had your hearing with Wizir Al-Hazred. I trust your
I
respected
I hate
wishes are not
scheming
returned.
viziers.
I
I
have
think
been
they're
instructed
always
not
scheming.
He hit the
to
knot!
castle again. Good
I've
day,
been
my lord.
instructed to not.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
Bye,
Ever seen
Saladin.
someone nod without understanding? It's freaky.
I do it a lot.
Alexander has a feeling they
Just to
won't
like
be
get
letting
someone to,
him into
you know,
the
like,
castle.
oh yeah, well, okay. Sorry, see you later.
Yeah, I understand.
We have a lot of fun.
All right. Well, time to get back in our boat. Oh wait. All right. Well, let's check out
They
that.
can get rough with you.
That's funny.
Oh, that's a fun thing that when you put your we'll try to hit him in the chat if you
That
put
was
your tabs.
Frollo.
And it's appropriate.
That was
Frollo.
Frollo. It was Megabyte. We got a guy here.
This
Talk-
looks like Indiana
Good day,
Jones'
peddler.
Fate of Atlantis.
sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp
This guy's got a ruddy
Isn't
face.
it a rather bad business?
What a ruddy face young
Taking
men
old
here.
lamps and
Are we gonna
giving
get a
new
genie in
lamps in
this?
exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie,
I
I'd
like
be
this
richer than a
performance.
king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries.
All right. Well,
Nice.
I'm a bit of an antique
The
illuminary.
peddler's pole provides convenient
Mm-hmm. These
transportation of the
days-
lamp seller's
Yeah.
wares. There are 6 new
Keep it
lamps
up.
on the pole.
Yeah.
let's check out the pawn shoppy.
Good day.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that
bear.
bear's buff.
That bear was ripped as hell.
Hey, everyone! Let's stop being horny for the bear.
Do you think that bear has ever
Come
sexually experimented with Saladin the dog?
Yes.
Towering
Stop
mightily
it!
over the
Maybe,
other
I
pawn
hope
shop
so.
curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
Mm,
That's a wrestler name, ostentatious.
Austin. Oh, that's good. Is that a real wrestler name, or are you giving me a good one?
Or that would be a
I'm
good
giving
drag
you one.
name. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
ostentatious.
Let's talk to this.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But
Nowadays!
I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
How bide you, good merchant?
Quite well.
How bide
A
you?
purchase would not hurt me.
Calm
How
down,
bide
dude.
you?
How bide you, Joseph
How
Robinette?
bide you?
I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna take
Let's,
that to work tomorrow.
let's
How about you, coworker?
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items
His
on the
little
front
pointy
counter are
goatee
the
is
only
sharp.
things in the store that I can
Yeah.
let go for the price of 1 copper.
He's gonna hurt
You
someone
may
with
make
that.
your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
He comes in for a hug. He's just gonna pierce your sternum.
we
I
got.
see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Oh, interesting.
The
Somebody!
flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered.
This is my
It
tinder
holds
box.
a good supply of flame, a sturdy striking
Sarah,
pad,
come on.
and even
Sarah,
a
calm
handle
down.
in case
I'm
you
not
find
on
yourself
it. I'm
with
not
naught
on
else
it.
to hold
Sarah,
the flame.
calm down.
Sarah,
Let's,
come on.
take the break.
That mechanical nightingale.
Sarah, you're
looks
so funny.
intriguing.
Sarah.
I believe I'll take it.
I tried really hard.
You know what's the
Very
funniest
well.
part? I can't believe it.
Well
You just
spent.
like you don't write this
Remember,
stuff down ahead of
this is
time.
a
It's all
bombshell.
it's all just.
I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
No, I
I'll
don't.
remember. Thank you.
Sometimes I do. I write compliments for Ben ahead of time. What a
Yeah,
Ben,
and I-
is this
and I
King
write
Andre from
snappy
Chris Monk
responses.
Island. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, someone could mention that. I don't know.
Who's what?
I don't know if it's King Andre. Let's check out
The sign above the door
Ellie's
says
Books.
Ali's Books.
I do like that these signs are in English. Somebody noted that.
Yeah.
I'm a little teapot. I agree. I'm a little
Hello.
agree pat.
I will be right up.
That's me in the
Now,
cloak. That's what I would be
What
doing.
can I do for you?
In the dark.
That
cloak.
voice seems very familiar to me too. This gentleman here. Wait, who's that with the sparkling eye?
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at
those
Alexander
stealing
from under a
glances.
concealing
Oh,
hood.
I love a slants, a sidelong glance.
An antique leather-bound book is displayed on a little stand on the counter. On the elaborate cover is the title, Ye Useful Book of Magic Spells.
Okay.
Now, one of the important things you learn is about like vantage point. And so it's like, who's peering at Alexander through the books?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The bookshop owner is a thin, middle-aged man. His intelligent eyes are slightly blurry from long nights spent reading by candlelight.
All right, let's
So they look
let's
blurry
make
to
sure to
us?
see
Yeah.
if he has intelligent-looking eyes.
Good day, sir. I'm a
Hey.
stranger. in this land.
Well bidden,
What
sir.
can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question,
Yeah, those are
young man.
smart-looking eyes.
Who are
This
you?
guy's
Yeah.
smart as hell.
And what would
Those
you
eyes
have
are
That's the eyes of a
done?
man who's read
My
a book
name
or
is
two.
Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island.
He's got
And if there
ruby
are
red
other
lips.
islands
Look at those
nearby.
things.
Yeah,
You
beautiful.
are indeed a stranger.
This guy don't
Anxious
have
is the
lips.
man who knows not the customs of
Yeah,
the
they've been
land
worn off by
beneath his
reading.
feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal
Finally,
family's
all this
castle
time
is
to read
here.
my books.
Besides the
Shatter.
castle, we also have this village and the docks over to the west.
Oh, wow, they have three
there
things.
are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
Whoa.
At least 3?
And
Does
Gus
no one know for certain?
This is no
There's a man there who
ordinary
sings
land,
songs with
Alexander. The
one
land
verse
of
too
the
many.
Green Isles has always
Several
been a place
verses
of
too many.
vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists.
Oh,
I
mist
myself
shrouded.
have never seen it.
I don't think
Then,
we're
too,
ever going
the
to.
Shut
land
up.
of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries
I mean,
of this
excuse
world
me.
and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be
I would
I'd put a quarter in the
closer
jar for
than
saying shut up.
anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a
Hey,
claim.
Grayson, I
Yeah,
got a
what's up?
book for you to check out.
Claim, yes.
Oh,
Probably
wow.
Maybe give
just
this a read.
local
I could use a couple of those.
We who live here on the Isle
I
of
had
the
it growing
Crown
up,
at
but I saw
least
it at the thrift store.
sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
I need to learn more about
A
the
young
islands.
man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and
He doesn't
learn
recommend
about
books as
them
the first thing?
firsthand. Meeting the leaders
Yeah, a young
of
man
each
has to get
place
out
would be
there.
helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands.
Oh,
There
yeah.
has been
After Eric
much
Adams took
political
over.
unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly.
I already tried
for
that
all
shit.
your
Thanks
good
a lot,
advice.
Allie.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander.
Voiced by Don
Making
Messick. Thank you,
use of
Expert
it
Casual.
costs much more.
Let's see here. What we got?
Smurf,
What kind of book?
Boo Boo Bear.
Well, let's take this.
How much
book
for
out.
that book on the counter, merchant?
Do you think they have a copy of Bossy Pants?
Not? I obtained
Yes,
it from the
please.
estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the
Who
end.
hasn't?
Or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself. But then I lead a boring life.
And
tell
I am
you
very
what,
stupid.
if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to
interesting.
exchange the
Truth
spell
and
book for
comedy.
it.
All right, what we got here? We got.
There's a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area.
It's about
It
night
appears
court.
that some regular customer likes that book.
That's funny. That's funny.
I like the
These
walk
shelves
icon.
hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards.
You know, sometimes you just need medium comedy. You know.
Mhm.
Volumes of
It's a
poetry
couple of
are
just-
on display
just
on
real-
this bookshelf.
Jokes that just go down easy, you know?
Mid.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through
You need
one
like
of
the
volumes
joke
of love
equivalent of a
poetry.
Baby Ruth.
He reads, Thy hair, thy
Yeah.
lips, thy
You know, it's like it's too
beauteous
many
face,
peanuts, but
and all
sure.
thy studied female grace
That's a
have
payday
won for
too.
thee anon a place within this
Ugh,
broken breast.
Paydays are even worse.
Not bad. And another.
Sorry, do these work on
Upon
you?
the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed. Oh, that she were not there.
I'd rather roast my
Yikes.
rival
And
in
another.
a rap battle.
What was it when I looked at you? What power
Can you fight with
has
Zumba?
chained me
Could you fight
through
somebody
and
in Zumba?
through and binds my
We get a
heart
few
with
punch
links
moves.
so tight I cannot
More we
live
say
without
woo
the sight
woo
of you.
at certain points along with a
What
song
nameless
in each other's
thing
Okay.
has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee?
Where's the
The
rhythm?
name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry
Grayson,
the
did you
haunted,
write this?
hunted, painful
Yep.
cry
Nice.
that my heart makes
That's
for
what you get with an English degree. You
that
can write
ere
poetry.
My soul eternal makes for
Who can't?
you.
If you don't have a degree,
A little close
doesn't
to
count.
home, that one.
Alexander returns the
No
love poem
degree,
book to the
poem
shelf.
not for thee.
Ooh, free page.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see
whoops,
that
someone
old
dropped
volume
this.
has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
What we
You
got
got
here?
this, King.
There's a small table near the door
Here
that
we
bears
go.
a sign. The sign has
Alright.
undergone a number of
All caps.
changes. It once
Oh,
read
yeah. Yeah.
10
Oh,
pence.
watch out. Yeah.
But that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, Take one, please.
Nope.
No, not even a
No.
little
book
bit.
Not even
remains on the
close.
table. It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
It's
Please.
remarkably offensive.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my
No, I
most
don't want it.
humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
What's this book?
Alexander is carrying a book from the
50
bargain
Shades of
table
Your
in the
Parachute.
bookshop.
It's a erotic job hunting guide.
Whose dad is your guy?
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half dulcimers.
I got you,
divided
Kevin.
into
I understood
equal
that
parts
completely.
By the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put
I
over the
guess.
result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 and an
A
eighth
fine
bottles
mackle.
of wild beast lard.
I'll bait.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
All right.
Can we talk to the man?
Oh, we can talk
in the
to
robe?
man. Sure, let's
Yeah, talk to the man. Talk to the man.
Again?
I missed the man.
How may I help
No,
you?
It's as if he was never there.
but you didn't talk to the man.
Don't worry, we. Oh. Look at this.
Who's this?
Beautiful woman.
There's a young girl in the yard.
Excuse me?
The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick
Plain.
headdress.
Emphasis on plain.
From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Now, Grundy, please tell me how to activate the Easter egg when.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses!
I bet that actor could.
I've told you
Get all
a million times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you! You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Yes, stepmother.
Oh no.
She looks sad.
Yeah.
Looks
Real.
Let's not help her.
Grayson, please, I want to.
You know what?
No.
I'm with Grayson on this one. Let's
Leave her
not
to-
help
leave her to-
God, we have to get
leave her-
involved.
Over the
Leave her to
course of this
suffer.
game, I don't want to help her one whit.
She's got it.
She's got this one.
She's fine.
Locked
She seems
up.
like she deals with this
I
all
think
the
she's
time.
got. I think she's a little bit more
Alexander
capable.
doesn't want to intrude
than she
on
looks.
private property unless he's been
Yeah, look,
invited.
listen. This is private property. It's PP.
Papa.
It's Papa. All right, now how do I activate the? I know there's this Easter egg that Grundy brought up.
Let's see. Can
Can
I figure it out?
It's not a thing you figure out. You have to click on a thing like 20 times to activate the Easter egg.
Okay.
It's like one of those. I mean, Grayson, if you'd like to Google it, if
I mean, that's what I meant by figure it out.
Are you still using Google or are you on, Dogpile?
yeah, you on Dogpile? Yeah, we're all using Dogpile.
Let's see if DuckDuckGo can solve this problem.
All right,
King's
it's time
Quest.
for DDG to solve
Think
this
What's
PP
the
problem.
Easter egg we're looking for? What's it?
Just KQ6 Easter egg. I think it
Okay.
should probably. Oh, Wilka Web, we should call him Lyco's Web. He likes Lycos.
So I found a list of Easter eggs that just says what it is, but not how to do it.
There's
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
King's Quest 6 things to do just for fun.
All right, great.
This is just a list. This is again a list.
If you type step,
There's more than one Easter egg.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
There's more than one Easter egg.
Yeah.
And on 420, there'll certainly be a lot.
Oh my god, the first hit for King's Quest 6 Easter egg stepmother is a video uploaded by
Who?
Decaf Jedi.
I've never heard that name before.
Wow. I'm fangirling out.
Step.
My dream is that Decaf Jedi wins in a royalty this May.
It's very competitive.
I know. I've been here most
Wow,
of
his SEO is very good. It's the same for me too. And I'm using Google, not Lycos or DuckDuckGo.
Whatever.
The only thing I'm doing.
A lot of writing
Okay.
in it.
All right. Talk to the gate thrice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Then, in order, do the eye, hand on the mouth on the top left of the screen.
Alexander. There's
And
the palm tree.
and
Then talk to the door.
the door.
Alexander can't see any.
That's what Jess did. Although Jess's video is cropped into a YouTube vertical format, so I actually can't see where he moves his mouse.
Well, whatever. I don't. It's fine. It's okay. We tried. Oh.
Okay, I guess there's an invisible icon on that screen that you just have to know where it is.
I can show you the way to the next island.
Ooh.
Who's this handsome man?
Good day. I'm Alexander.
Alexander loves saying shit like "good day."
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
Yeah,
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
This gotta be a death.
It might be
right?
the high res. Yeah, it might.
Probably the high res thing.
Yeah, it might be that. All right. You know what? Let's go swimming.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier.
Okay.
Just do it. It's easy.
The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he feels himself being pulled out to sea.
You gotta be careful. It's way more powerful than it looks.
Not a very good swimmer, are you?
You know who would have no trouble with this?
Me.
Rosello.
Sorry, I think not.
Or anyone living in the fish apartment.
Oh.
Yeah.
As his head
They'd have
submerges for the
absolutely no
third
trouble.
time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
Yeah, don't help anyone that you don't know.
Tickets only.
Gee.
Next.
What's
Alexander couldn't handle
the hell
those
anus?
currents.
What was that?
That boy must be an unbelievably
It's
strong swimmer.
it's giving something. You know what?
That's
let's,
crazy.
Let's ignore this
What are
mysterious
you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
this mysterious stranger with a glittering
Considering-
eye. No, oh, I didn't need to do that again.
Oh.
Go away.
Can you throw something at him?
No, he'll just.
What are you waiting for?
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared.
Disappeared.
Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Let's not worry about it.
I feel like
But
the
you know what?
narrator should
We've
be less
been playing
credulous.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's
that's true.
ponder that mystery. But for now, it's time. Oh, and there was a little cat cameo for half a second if you saw it. Let's go.
Hello. I'm Orson Welles. I direct films and act in them.
You know, this one, it had to be this. It had to be the one and only Crambo.
Crambo!
Now, this is something
That's
I'm
the
going to
one.
say to the two of you.
Bryan Cranston was in this movie, right?
Yeah, he was. He played Crambo. You know, listen, Grayson, you got a problem. Go to your
What's that?
you go to your favorite computer store. You ask to see their combo cards. Then ask about their RAM cards. You see the
And
problem?
here's the thing. Every day. I'm going into my favorite computer store.
You see the problem? Just too many to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
Now ask to see the Crambo. No problem.
You think you can still
There's
do that
only
today?
one Crambo.
Yeah. Can I go to a Micro Center and ask to see Crambo?
You go to the what was that, Eggman or Egghead computers or whatever it was called in the 80s.
I don't know what that is.
That was like there was one that was called like Egghead and Company or something in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Grayson, you go up to the guy at the store and you just say, "Show me your Crambo," and and then
What happens if they don't have it?
You leave.
They're going to have Crambo.
Or you pull out your
If they
gun.
don't have it, you call us. You call us at 800-525-7674. You
Yeah.
call us.
Now and it only takes one slot in your IBM PC. Okay, that's right. So that's the one and only Crambo. Incredible price.
Apparat!
You know,
Incorporated.
would you like to take a look at our first April ski of the week in years past?
Our Wayback Machine.
We're going to the Wayback Machine. So I don't have one. I think we were off the first week of April in 2022. Looks like, but we can go to 23 and let's see here.
And me?
So this is the 6th
Oh,
of
not for
April.
long.
This is the 6th of April, 2023. Let's see here. I remember that.
lost.
I remember that.
It is.
I
Man.
didn't like that era. What, they just tell them all that to say that on the news? I didn't like it.
Yeah, I remember
Hates
that.
for horses.
I remember that. You know, kids today, the Zennials,
They
Gen
say hey
Z,
too much.
they don't understand. They're too busy on. I guess they're on Tumblr again.
Hey was rude. Sucks is rude.
Oh, Sucks was not allowed in the house.
Eat my shorts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look here. What is last year? Oh.
They ignored me.
You know, sometimes they're just good skis.
What
All
do I
right,
do if I
we're back.
have theories?
Great round, both of you. Excellent content this week and every week.
I feel like we're doing. I think our
Oh.
stream gets better
Yeah, what do you
every
want?
single week.
Now,
We
here's the
improve
thing
from the
about
inside.
the old Salt. In the original version of it, he's pretty
Mhm.
sexy. In this, he looks terrible. This is
Let's take
also
a
what I'm
look.
going to say is now the toughest puzzle in King's Quest VI. Trying to click on the sailor as he stands in the door. I always have gotten this wrong.
Alexander.
Excuse
There
me.
we go. Got it
My
in a
name
second.
is Alexander.
Nice one.
The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to
This
run the
ferry
ferry for the
is
islands.
not even in the water.
I'd like
Yeah.
to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I
Even when the
can't see
tide comes
why.
in.
The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside. What is it you wanted
This
to
is
talk
spacious.
about, young man?
It is a very spacious. All right, let's.
I'm a visitor
This
to
reminds
these
me of
islands.
submarine
I'd like to
school.
learn what I can about
This
the
is
area.
Captain
So you said
Exposition.
outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been
Alexander
dried
is so
up?
soft-spoken.
Yeah.
It just
La,
ain't
la,
safe
la,
to
la,
sail
la,
these
la.
days. What with the islands
You
feuding
go
and
at the
all.
side, or he'll
Wazir
say
Al
it?
Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are
Good
the
sigh.
islands
Oh.
Good sigh.
You got
Really?
me.
No doubt.
Something
That's how
about
you
stolen
sounded before you
property or
did
some
your-
such thing.
All right, here's the
It's
whole
It's a real
plot.
shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Something
Then
about
this
stolen
unrest
property.
is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the
Oh, he
pawn
punched
shop can
magic
tell you
map.
more about that
Oh,
than
yeah,
I
very
can,
plosive.
Alexander.
Whoa.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly
The
relations
only
between
island
the
resident
islands.
so far
I
that isn't
remember
flushed
their
with
last
scarlet
trip.
fever.
Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset.
Why would they
This dude-
take a
this dude-
ferry?
These lies.
Like,
This
why would
dude's
they have
got-
like a yacht?
But the Queen had no answer.
This dude's got so much plot responsibility.
Yeah.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks.
Yeah.
But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old
That's
ferry
true. Our ship
is,
was in bed.
or
It was dashed.
the only
It was
craft
dashed upon
on
the shoals.
island.
Your favorite phrase.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen, they served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
He's a good sire.
Yeah.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you.
Oh.
I have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
No problem there. I have a great sense of humor.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
All right. Cool.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The
The
inhabitants of
land.
the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see.
But keep your dick
if you
in
ever
your
get to
pants.
see them, that is.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Some say that the land of the Green
Oh,
Isles
dude.
is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course,
what?
that's just silly
Sorry?
talk.
Take it back.
Anything else?
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see.
All right.
Isle of-
Okay.
What else?
Give me
I
this.
see
One more,
you
one
have
more,
a
one more,
ranch.
Beth. One more,
All right,
one more.
hold on.
Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
You want to hear Alexander say one more time?
One more time.
hit?
One
Yeah.
more.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle
What
of
else
the
can you
Ugh.
tell me about the land?
What else
I'm
can
gonna
you
take
tell
that
me
one.
about
I'm gonna
the
take that
land?
one all the way to bed tonight.
Here, everyone take a look at Alexander's left eye on our right, which has a little glint of red in it. Look at this.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The castle of...
What else can you tell me about the land?
What else can you tell me about the land?
Chat, Grayson, could you put in a poll into the chat and ask who can do what else can you tell me about the land best? And we'll go through. All right, Sarah, give me what else can you tell me about the land, please?
What else can you tell me about the land?
All right, Grayson.
This is Ben, Grayson, Sarah, none, or just 3 options.
No, just the 3.
Yeah, don't put none in there. They'll vote for it.
Yeah.
These
All right,
clowns.
Grayson, say it.
Okay. What else can you tell me about the land?
All right, and me. What else can you tell me about the land?
You're so hungry to toast us. You're
Yeah.
so hungry to.
I want to fucking roast you up. I want to cook your asses and
What
fucking
else
All right,
grease.
the poll is going. The poll is going.
The poll is going.
The poll is going.
The poll is going. What else could I'm trying to cook you
What
up?
else can you
Got
tell
you
me
in my
about
cast
the land?
iron. Your asses are being crisped up.
What else can you tell me about the land?
It's dead even between me and Ben. Sarah with 0 votes. Absolutely.
It's because I'm a woman. How dare you? How dare
Yeah.
you all? Is there a Mr. Misogyny I can talk to?
I'm amazed that no one has been guilted by you saying that, Sarah.
I plead.
Yeah.
I know everyone's like, no, we're gonna vote honestly. And
Well, she did a bad job.
Oh.
All right, Ben wins. Ben squeaked it out.
well, Grayson, you got to win Yahtzee, and I've been a great sport.
I won it on behalf of everybody,
All right.
including the
Well,
chat.
you know what I say.
It was us versus M Goose.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when the
Well,
power went out at my
I
wedding
think I'll be
reception
going
and I
now.
was a good sport?
Thanks for
then
allowing
also?
me into your home.
Yeah, I left
Gosh,
immediately.
Not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Grayson needs light to party, apparently.
All right, that's the last
What else
we
can you
ever
tell
have to
me?
deal with that guy. Thanks for telling us about the magic map.
I like that screen with the house.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So ask.
Despite us fucking up the Easter egg.
Good day.
Oh, it's this
A
guy.
mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander
More
from
sidelong
under his hood.
glances.
All right. Let's have another poll. Sarah, give me a sidelong glance, please.
Why do I always have to go first? This
All right,
crowd
Grayson.
hates me.
Grayson.
Okay. All right.
All right. Me. Sarah, this means that you close it out.
I know. I get to close it out.
Okay.
I have a better
sidelong
attitude
glance.
now.
All right, Sarah. Sidelong glance. All right, Grayson, put the poll in the chat.
All right, we're gonna run this for 2 minutes. All right, it's running. It's active. I've activated the poll. Sarah's got
sounds
one
like
vote.
me on a Friday night.
Yeah. Sarah's got 4 votes. Ben with 0.
Yeah, I
know how it feels, man.
Sarah's,
I've been
t-
there.
Sarah's running away with this.
Yeah. Here, let me talk to the man.
I
now
guilted him.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
There you go. You happy now?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't look at
Sidelong
this.
An
Very
elegant
happy.
little
Glare.
glass dish decorates the countertop. The dish is full of green mints offered for the enjoyment of the customer.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a couple of dishes in this room, if you know what I mean.
Alexander takes a mint. The pawn shop.
All
Yeah,
right.
Sarah's
let's
running away with this.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, I got another vote though. Ben still with 0.
Excuse me, merchant.
I'm
But the
not voting.
ferryman mentioned that you might have a
I
magic
voted
map
for
of the
myself.
land of the Green Isles.
Why,
Good.
as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It
it's
was
wizard
useless
again.
magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old
You
and
need that.
feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the
Someone's
kingdom.
got to want a magic map.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return.
A boring
Since
book.
I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers,
All right, Sarah
I
wins
would
best
be willing
sidelong
to take
glance.
Thank
anything
you,
of equal
everybody.
value in exchange.
This makes everything perfect.
You know what I
for all
have?
of us.
I have a beautiful ring.
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange
Don't
for
give
the
away
magic
your
map?
family ring, Alexander.
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, he's a prince.
That's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well,
Is
Prince Alex,
Alexander-
she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The
Don't
ring
do it.
does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more
It is
important
only
things at
gold.
stake now.
Then you
It
now
is.
own a magic map, Prince
Medium
Alex.
hit.
I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will
Now
only
you tell
operate
me.
when you are
Oh,
out in the
there's
open
always a
and
catch.
within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind.
Life's a
And I'll
beach.
remember about the map.
Thank you. I'll bid you later, good man.
Oh, hold on. This old man.
Well
has
by
something to do.
well
Suddenly,
biden
the
thou.
old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
Sneaky dart of his hand.
The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth
What?
and wobbles unsteadily
Is
out of
there
the
even-
pawn shop.
Oh, he's got a little wibbly wob.
Hey, shout out to one of my Janesville friends, Kat, in the chat. Signed up for Twitch tonight.
Oh my gosh. Cat in the chat?
As you
Kat in the chat.
wished from the pawn shop owner. He just abstained, just reprieved. He just
These
got
things are
a magic
insane.
map.
Over the top.
You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
Whoa, man, what's the dosage on those mints?
Yes. Master.
Got him to the gas station.
What is this about a magic map?
Magic
With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him.
I like the real ham and cheese of his bad guy
Hold
performance.
yourself and listen carefully.
Buy my
Shamir.
scimitar.
Go to
Buy
the
my
other
scimitar.
islands and tell them.
I thought he was going to
Habba
say, by
zabba
my
bazabba.
sphincter.
Go to the other islands and tell them. Habba zabba 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 zabba. Habba zabba 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 zabba.
I love when characters whisper just to hide things from an audience. I think it's the funniest thing ever.
Now, hold on, we're gonna go and come back because he said.
Hey, Gretchen, you know what we're
wait a
gonna do
minute.
next?
Who's this?
And then we're gonna.
Nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has
nightingale.
ever heard.
The most beautiful song? That's impossible. I bet Alexander has heard The Wait by the band.
We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you.
Let's go through his trash.
Is that like a Venga Boys acapella?
Alexander
What is that?
sorts through
I was
the
doing the
odds and
Costco
ends
guys
that the
song.
pawn shop owner
Oh.
dumped
We
into
bring
the
the
pot.
boom.
Magic exploding
Double
gum
chunk
wrappers,
chocolate
a
cookies
shattered
and
crystal
chicken
ball,
bakes.
a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
Hmm.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
That's also a great adventure game thing, is when you find the arbitrary piece of garbage that becomes an inventory item.
Alexander's carrying
And it's
a
always
little
just kind of
ink
like,
It appears
there's a
to be
million of
empty.
these pieces of shit in this game, but this one,
This
you
one
pick
means
up.
something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like in L.A. Noir. Like you pick up something. What are, like he has like 5 phrases that he says to
Yeah.
indicate. Hey, check this shit out. I'm gonna make a friend.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
It plays Everything is Wonderful, or just
The
Wonderful by
mechanical
Everclear.
nightingale sings a sweet, tinny
great
tune.
song.
The
You play
real
Santa Monica.
nightingale in the tree cocks her head
Everything
and
to
listens
Everyone?
intently.
Also pretty good.
The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
As if.
All right, that's all we're gonna do with that bird for now.
Now we're back to the beach.
Back to the beach.
Hey.
Back to the beach.
Hey, hey.
All right. Let's use this map.
Alexander pulls out his magic
Okay, Dora
map.
the Explorer.
Okay, where are you gonna go, Ben? If you're so smart.
Let's see here. Well,
The Isle of the Crown lies at the south of the map.
so we're at the Isle of the
The
Crown.
magic map
Mhm.
lays out what Alex.
There's the Isle of Wonder, the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, and the Isle
Uh-huh.
of Beast. Let's start with
The Isle of the Beast. Isle of the Beast sounds
Alexander
sounded
feels a
scary.
strange pulling sensation.
Don't be too scared, Grace.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Do you think that feels good or bad or neutral to teleport like that?
It feels incredible.
That deer's sucking up that
A little
grass.
fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
They must have been really happy to say
Is
hillock.
Grayson eating his pasta salad earlier?
Yeah.
No. It's bow tie, so you can't slurp it up.
Oh,
An
ring!
old abandoned hunter's lamp is
Crap,
hanging on
spinach.
one of the
Lamp.
trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these
knife.
dense woods. A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
All right.
I got a magical flame. His name's Marty.
You wanna
DeRosa?
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond
No.
and soon realizes
Don't
a
brave the
deep
boiling
sympathy
pond,
for soup vegetables as he
No.
learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Oh.
Is that a phrase? Oh, we're down here
Yeah,
in hell
I'm
again.
being in a stew.
Tickets only.
Ticket.
It looks like Alexander's
Where
in a
are
bit of
we?
a
Is
stew.
this a place
just
that-
leaning on the. Maybe we'll find out later. Maybe
We
That's
just
not- what?
black
What?
light.
What?
All right.
We
Well,
might?
well, that was useless.
Yeah, I told you it's scary and it was
Alexander-
strange.
Let's go to the Isle of the Secret
Alexander
Man.
feels
Meow.
This is how I travel.
Look at this. Now, when I was a kid and I saw this on the right here, this little outcropping here, it was always like, this guy looks like a vampire in a leather jacket.
I see it.
You see it?
Nosferatu-esque.
Yeah, he's like, here's the face, and it's got kind of like a vampire, like the eye kind of gives it a vampire, and then like we got this leather jacket here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Alexander takes the
I see
feather.
it.
This looks like a character Steve would draw.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Now, Grayson, I am going to require your assistance here because this is
Sure.
Copy protection.
Copy protection.
Copy protection. All right, so let's
There
take
appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
All right, so this is in the manual.
more
It tells you
vibes
what to
than
do.
a
There's
compliment.
like little things in the manual, but
Okay,
I'm
let's
just
see.
going to have you tell me. Copy
Is it
protection.
on?
You don't
Is
see
it
that
on?
there's a vampire in a leather jacket on the right?
I see it.
Yeah, I see it. But I've seen it since I was a small child. It's very funny. Both cats, one is right behind the monitor, the other is sitting on top of the computer. They are immediately off camera.
Okay.
Copy protection.
Is this kind of like a little bit the vampire?
A little bit, yeah. I have
So
him looking off. He's providing a sidelong glance.
He wins.
Yeah, he won.
I don't understand what these words don't correspond to anything.
Just tell me letters because it's like I click on the letters to get this.
Oh, can you spell rise?
Yes, I can. R-I-S.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Ooh.
Oh, look at those erupting stones.
Erupting stones.
My favorite
Alexander stares with wonder.
Oh.
That's quite a way to welcome a
All
guest,
caps.
if indeed it is a welcome.
band. Hit it. Come on,
All
for
right.
him, that's hitting it.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit it normally.
For him.
Normally.
Yeah, normally he doesn't.
Normally
Yeah.
he doesn't.
All right, let's walk up these stairs.
They're always bringing women into everything. Sarah.
Normal's the boy, even though he has eyelashes.
You have eyelashes, you're a girl.
Canonically, Normal's a boy, but the brave little toaster is sort of in a muddy state.
Okay.
I think in the first movie a girl, but in later movies a boy.
I like that this is also like kind of your classic like King's Quest stair quest thing. If I misclick if I misclick, it's just
Wahoo!
this is classic. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Next.
My my microphone USB disconnected for half a second. So you might have lost the audio there.
No, I heard everything.
Didn't you swear right at that moment?
Yeah, I did. That
Frick.
wasn't a very logical step. But yeah, this is like, I remember playing this as a kid and I was like, every King's Quest has this, like a thing where your steps are very precarious. All right. What do I put?
Alexander.
Yeah. Oh, this fucking shit. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you got to give me, like you say, like.
I'll just send it in our patrons all.
You're gonna make me go into our patrons only chat.
I'm gonna describe shapes to you.
Yes.
When you describe shapes, Grayson, you're such a good
Grayson,
writer.
I
Please,
love
just
it when you
please
describe
your
shapes to me.
Okay, I'll describe shapes. I'll describe shapes to you.
and do it like
funny. Okay. All right.
Describe shapes to me, Grayson.
Please.
The first one is where the fuck? It's not on here.
Oh my god. All right, just show it to me.
Just send it.
No, I mean I
if you don't want to do
a little,
it so
yeah, if you don't want to
bad,
do it, if you want to
if
be
you
a
don't
big
wanna do
fucking
it
baby,
so
it's right
much,
there.
It's right there.
Is
All
that
right,
it?
then
Oh, it
yes,
is right there.
and then
Okay.
it's you
Kissing
big,
corners,
you big
guy with the
fucking
mustache,
baby, and then
thoughts
it's like
revealed.
the fucking bird.
That's your foot. Yeah.
Oh my god, Grayson, Jesus Christ, you acted like that was the hardest shit in the world when it took me 2 seconds.
It was hard.
2 seconds, and I had a clever way to describe.
That's just what it is. I guess that's what it is.
She had a clever way to describe every single one, and I apologize. My mic is disconnecting because
it might be interference from your soundbar.
No, it might be interference from my soundbar, but it's also because
you,
one of the cats tugged the USB out and chewed on it. Not specifically on the cable, but the USB metal. I just need to buy it, and so so it works. It's just I have to have it at an exact angle. All right, Grayson, show me the thing because I just don't trust you anymore. Oh, actually, you could probably.
Well, this is just a solution. This is just numbers.
It's just numbers.
It's just numbers.
Hey, it's just numbers, everyone.
Look
Just numbers.
So bored.
Oh,
I love Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
He's on the top bunk.
Yeah.
I'm
where he belongs.
Oscar.com. All right.
Alexander.
Okay.
4. 1. 2.
The stone beneath Alexander.
Wow.
Good job, Grayson.
You did such a good job.
Don't patronize me.
You did a good job.
Don't patronize me.
The poll, coolest guy on the street.
Grayson, you did it.
Don't patronize me.
See what happens.
Don't patronize me. Don't patronize me.
Don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you respect my stream if you don't. Great job, Ben, with the gentle steps.
Gentle steps.
Baby steps.
This always made me so nervous as a kid. This like whole thing. It still does.
Yeah.
Barm, barm.
Alexander.
Gentle turn.
All right, Grayson, can you do it this time or are you going to piss your
No.
pants?
I texted it. I texted the shapes to Sarah. Let's see if she could.
great.
Yeah, let's see how cleverly she could describe these shapes.
Did you put them
If
in
she's-
like Discord though? Or
No,
did
I
you
put them
text
on your. I put them on your telephone like a normal person.
Okay,
I know
it
you're not
didn't
gonna.
come through yet. This is so crazy. What number did you text? Say it all digits.
5
have it.
5 5
1888.
I went to www.1800Sarah /
I just texted you
AOL.
hi. I just texted you hi.
Yeah.
On my phone.
You should have it.
I don't have it.
You should
I
have
don't
it.
want to do it this bad, you know.
It literally look. It's
All
on
right,
our.
all right.
It's right there on our
Oh, wait,
on our.
is it in Discord?
No,
No,
she-
it's in
he
text.
texted it to you. He just showed it.
Refresh your text. It's in our text chain.
With all three of us?
No,
No,
just you.
just
How many?
yours.
It's the thing that's at the top of your recent text.
Yeah, it's not.
Now I'm
I
on
don't
Grayson's
see it.
side.
Send it again. Send it again.
No.
No, just
Okay.
Grayson just put it in the chat. This is
All right.
fine.
Well, Sarah clearly.
So-
Sarah doesn't want to do it.
Did
She's
you
scared.
get my hi? Did you get my
Yes.
hi? Then I don't know why I don't have it.
This is convenient. I'm just saying.
Lyndon Johnson thing that
I think this is very convenient that Sarah talked a big game and now my text doesn't work.
I have it. Hold on, I have
it.
Okay.
Okay. So Ben, you're gonna go with the one that looks like an N with a unicorn dot. So that
An N with a unicorn dot.
That's not the Don't click that one.
Wait,
that's the first one. Do it in order. Do it in order.
Castle Rook. That's
It has to be. It has to be in order.
The Castle Rook that's south of the island.
This one. This one right
yeah.
here. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go up to the N unicorn that's straight out from his peeny weenie. To the left. Second one in. No. Straight out from his. That looks like an N with a little dot at the top of it.
An
It's like
N with a dot at the top. Oh, this guy.
Yes. And then you're gonna look for the one that looks like two guys kissing that have a Dr. Robotnik mustache. And they're kind of
Okay, two guys
right next to the
kissing
N.
that have a Dr. Robotnik mustache.
It's right to the left of the N that you just clicked.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah,
that is a terrible description of that.
And then goatee guy again.
This guy?
Yeah.
The stone beneath.
Sarah got it.
Yeah, she took
Mason,
a long.
You're blurry.
Sarah, I'm just gonna say, Sarah. She spent a lot of time working on those descriptions.
C minus get degrees minus. Look, I made Grayson leave.
Oh, he was.
No, I'm back.
Phew.
Oh,
I thought I'd do like kind of a who's in the picture thing where I made the audience laugh more than I was helpful for the clues.
Oh yeah. I call that's Gleasonian.
That's Gleasonian. Gleasonian.
Oh my god. There's too much
send
of
me
this.
The text. Grayson, send me the text again. I'm gonna nail it. Now
Okay.
I practiced.
Well,
Just don't
this
don't
one
clog
might
up
not
my
be. I
phone
think
this
this one's just normal letters.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it?
Alright.
Okay, I texted it to Sarah. No, it's ascend, as in the opposite of descend.
Okay, so A, and then an S, then a C.
Oh, and then a letter that looks like two guys kissing with a mustache.
The stone.
Yes. What letter would that be? A Y?
Maybe a Z if you're across the pond.
They say Z in Canada. They say Z in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think they do say Z in
North
Canada.
of the Great Lakes Pond.
Yeah. Across your pond.
Yeah, across Sarah's pond. On Sarah's pond, a beautiful.
It's called a pool, but okay. I mean,
I
a
think we
pool.
should take Z. I like Z. I like Z more than Z. I think we should adopt
Oh
Z.
wait, hold on, everyone. There's an
Hello.
interesting-looking old lady over here.
Alexander finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs.
Can't hit that.
Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Okay.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have
winged.
the power of flight.
Okay.
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying
Ugh,
nightshade
the number of times
bush.
I've heard
You
that.
gotta do it. Get in there, my man. Pop a berry.
Looks pretty good.
See,
The first time I smoked
the
weed.
sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
Get in there.
Now, do you think this mysterious woman with a glittering eye is trustworthy?
Yes.
Sarah? That also
Just
sound-
on account of the name Nightshade, I'm gonna say no.
Come, stranger, trust.
I can fly without eating the
God,
poison
I'm offering
berries.
I think eat that berry and then find out if she's single. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's
All right.
eat that berry.
I'll try some of your berries.
I'll try some of your
Goody.
berries.
I got a berry. You can
Boy, and I'll show you
Alexander,
the way to the
you
lord
dumbass.
and lady of this isle.
What?
Told you.
Slightly bitter, pretty one.
Eh.
Oh, down here in hell.
Tickets.
Only next.
And
I think that's a fun
And then
job.
there's some land I have for sale in the death bogs of Tamir.
you know, would you say that's more of an asshole or like, you know, another like what is that?
What is that? Like
mean,
snarky?
let's ignore
I'd
her.
call
Let's
it
go up here.
snarky.
Yeah, let's go up here.
Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
This narrator
Perhaps
is
those
so
fairies are even
gullible.
more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
He's right up on the cutting edge.
Look, an intruder.
Whoa, look at that
Oh,
guy.
How did you get up here,
Whoa!
human?
Look at these handsome
climbed the
guys.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of
Double
logic in
wah,
several
wah, wah,
centuries.
wah.
And if the cliffs were to be solved,
No.
it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't
No.
mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain
This
in
guy's
years.
so
Not
sexy.
since the Red and White Queens had spies in the
Oh,
guise
yeah?
of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece.
Somebody
But we
stole
will
their
not
golden
display
fleece.
such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
Ooh, take me in your strong arms.
Is that Zach Woods? Zach Woods would be able to play this very well.
Yeah.
Take me away.
I had him as an improv teacher.
With
Congrats.
now
what
look at him.
trickery did you
UCB.
master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the winged ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord.
Nice guy.
I meant no harm.
She's got a
The cliffs of
beautiful
logic.
outfit.
Yeah,
it
her
is the
decolletage
sacred
is
oracle's
incredible.
prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot
I'd like to
ignore.
watch these two fly around, if you know what I'm saying.
We have
Yeah, I
just been
do.
ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that
at this little
whosoever
crown you put on
climbs
his
the
head.
cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own
gotta stop
daughter,
this guy.
Lady Celeste, was taken there only this
We're not gonna
morning,
help. This
as
is like
his
the
most
whole
recently
stepmother
demanded
situation.
offering.
No, thank you.
Pass,
Adele,
please.
then.
Uh,
Whom shall I obey in regards to your
I was
fate?
trying to find the
Oracle
Blockbuster.
or the crown. But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how
I'm
I
looking
was to
for a
dispose of
DVD copy of
intruders,
Training Day.
and since you cannot
do
possibly
you have
survive
G.I.
the
Jane?
catacombs, your imprisonment
Joe
there
Dirt?
should serve both
Do you have
purposes
Joker?
quite admirably.
Two.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
Oh, Alexander, you dope.
First, I must tell you that the
Now, that was a
catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place
The
of exceeding
catacombs are a
danger.
labyrinth.
You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Wait a minute, this isn't a catacomb.
Azure,
It's a
he must
labyrinth.
be allowed time to prepare for the task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very well. Intruder, my guards will take you to the beach. Prophesied
You'll have a
hero
great time.
or spy, any
Yeah,
soldier must be
yeah.
granted time to
You're
prepare
gonna
for
get to
battle.
splash around.
Be warned.
We have a few toys.
If you have the
don't
courage
have too
to
much fun.
actually return to the Isle of the
Bring your
Sacred
own
Mountain
towel.
and face
It's,
your destiny, my guards will
there's
have
some,
orders to take you to
sexy
the
ladies out
catacombs
there.
on sight.
I
You
understand.
can get some saltwater
Lord Azure.
taffy. It's delicious.
We're gonna take you to the
If
beach.
by
You're gonna learn
some
how to do
miracle you
CPR.
succeed,
You're gonna.
human, the prophecy
My
grants you a
wrestling
visit
fan
with the
friends will
sacred
notice that the
oracle.
guy on the left looks
Her
like Ricky
powers are
Starks.
mighty. Her
Oh,
vision
yeah. I don't know what that is.
all-seeing.
Oh well, we're gonna get to see the
Many of our
oracle.
own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the
And of course, by
oracle.
catacombs, I mean the
May that
labyrinth.
thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
Alexander, you dipshit.
I want to
Alright.
help.
Here we come.
So one thing about this game is I believe that if you have it's letting us free because we do not have all the necessary items to complete the catacombs that are like a labyrinth. But once
Bye,
we
dude.
but once if we were to do that and we had everything, they'd be like, all right, off into the catacombs with you, if I recall correctly.
Off with your heads.
Off with your edge. Hello, love. It's me, Mr. Catacombs.
Hey, Mr. Catacombs, come on the catacombs. Mr. Catacombs, turn my DJ
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Are you ready to
Hey,
go
where
to
we going
my
now?
favorite island when I was a little boy?
Mm-hmm.
Alexander
The
feels a
Isle of
strange
Wonder.
pulling
What's
sensation.
it look like to you? The shape of it.
Yeah.
Looks like a apostrophe.
Nice. Or a comma.
Or a penis.
Or a comma.
Come on.
Oh, look at this. You see.
Comma, convenient. Oh,
Mhm.
are you Gulliver?
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed
It's an
and
oyster
doesn't
bed.
look very happy.
Oh.
He seems to be.
Oh, this is gonna be
Can't see.
whimsical horseshit.
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
I'm a bit of a glint of white myself.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep.
But weary, not
Sarah.
so.
I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Is that Rusey?
Diddly do.
Is that Rusey Taylor? Is that Minnie and Martin Prince?
I love her.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
I think that might be Rusey.
Is that Rusey?
She was in Quest for Glory 4, so they did know Rusey.
I love Lucy.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Well,
Punch her.
I think there's a way to help her go to sleep.
Yeah.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
I love the.
It is Rusey Taylor. She was in no, she wasn't in Toonstruck.
That is, yeah, that's
The little oyster drifts into peaceful
I'm
slumber
always
with
on
his
the
oyster
Rusey
friends.
lookout.
Got Rusey.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence.
Steve,
even
if
though
you
it
don't
isn't
know
complete.
that Minnie Mouse and Martin were the same voice, well, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, Rusey Taylor, the great voice actress.
Look it up.
I believe has passed away. A wonderful performer. All right, let's explore this island, right?
Island of Wonder.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh, well, that's
That's
their
kind of
personal
embarrassing.
business.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh boy.
This is bad
Oh
news.
boy.
Guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he. With ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes.
I don't like this portrait at all.
Cannot be disguised.
I
If
think this
man
portrait is
it be,
beautiful.
Then man it dies. Old Tantro,
They were supposed to be in the new
smell
Snow White, but it didn't
do
work
that
out.
which you do so well.
All right, so it's
A gnome with a huge nose stands before Alexander.
What do you think I should do? Because I have to
Skunk
prove.
thing. Skunk thing.
Oh, the flower.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with
Flower of
his jumbo
stench.
nose.
Tantro I am, that's all I'll be. My nose
Look at
knows
this
all
freak.
on land and sea.
Who's this
A
voice
flower
actor?
of
This is
stench
a
has washed
recognizable voice.
ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more.
Yeah, that's another voice.
Listen, hark you, Grovenor.
Grovenor.
Grovenor. With your ears, please tell us more.
All right, so
An odd-looking gnome stands before
Nightingale.
Alexander. He has incredibly huge ears.
oh, Don Messick. All right, the Nightingale, huh?
Alexander
That's my
winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
Quit farting and play the Nightingale.
I'm really winding this up. Oh yeah.
This is me at Zumba.
I like this little dance.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears
Don't like this at all.
cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
All
So
right.
say me. I end all my raps with that.
That we might know
Ew!
Oh, this is Mouthman. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Grayson, I'm
Oh.
going to require you to pull out of the SCI viewer
Sure.
the animation of that tongue rolling out
I don't
to
want
make
to.
into an emoji for the Discord. All right, let's. What do you think we should put on his tongue? A pearl?
What do we have? We have a
What
book,
about
a
the
feather.
mint?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right, the
yeah.
mint.
Mint,
The edible
Alexander
thing.
holds the mint out for the gnome with the
Dude, the mint.
gigantic
He's
mouth.
gonna get
Ladies
him
love
yucked
him.
up. He's gonna get yucked.
Grump Flump knows a tasty treat. It matters not
Treat.
what others bleat. No
Bleat.
danger is this one so sweet.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We've defeated 3 of them.
Use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Oh, I love Big Hand Man.
A gnome
Oh, yeah.
with very large hands stands in front of Alexander.
This is such a silly puzzle. I love this.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Meow.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
What's strange
Real
though?
better, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Yeah, I got big eyes.
Big eyes.
Big eyes.
Because he's got big eyes, and you've got your head right up him. All right, we're gonna use the ink here.
Alexander pours
so
the
funny.
contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Oh, it's invisible ink.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly.
Yeah, they have
There's
a-
nothing
Jeez.
there at all,
Whoa.
I say.
Yeah.
Enough of this.
Man, that's your
these
dynamic.
5 are fucking.
Yeah.
I got big head.
I want nothing to do with this polycule. Get him out of
They're
here.
one of those polycules that just can't shut up about being a polycule.
Alexander
Yeah, you
did
see
it.
him. You
And
see
they're
him
always
at
fighting.
a party, and you're like, you immediately clock them for what they are.
Vibes up.
They yeah, just rancid vibes. Yeah, Lemming Rod.
Perhaps
We've
a
outsmarted the
friend
gnome
make
polycule.
Perhaps
They're
your
just-
tidies would be white.
Let me hear you a little louder, please. But they,
I like
you know,
coming like cream corn chowder.
that freak with the huge mouth or the huge tongue is
Yeah.
the winner, the champion. All right, let's explore the Isle of Wonder for a little bit. Then we
Yeah.
gotta go.
And then play yachts.
Books.
Books. Book
We could
bees.
get
Alright,
one
let's,
to exchange. We could get
Piles
one
of
to
stacked
trade.
books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
All right, well, let's just look around.
Polly want a cuticle?
Whoa!
The book
What
caterpillar.
do you think you're doing?
I'm
Beautiful,
sorry.
hit it.
I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, Bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant
You like this
clause?
whimsical stuff, Grayson?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you
Yeah, I guess I
always
have
should.
to be, on board.
Sailor.
Who's this guy?
If you're not on board, you're in the ocean.
What are these slutty little rabbits?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly
Pretty fun,
limited
huh?
grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A hanging
purple
chad.
fiddle-whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
So,
Ha! Then what good are you?
Let's go visit the best character in the game.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious
That spider got
looking
titties?
hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you.
This is
I
Jane
guess.
Jensen, right?
Who are you?
Meet
How
Jane
charming
Jensen.
of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You
She
know,
didn't say.
I was just
Didn't say it.
thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving.
You know, she needs to turn up the dude like
so delicate.
0.5.
You'll never want to leave my
so
little
delicate.
nest.
You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
This is the kind of thing that is playing on your computer speakers, and you're like, I hope my parents don't walk in.
I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages. That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Well, let's I love this music too.
Well, sexy jazz number.
Hold on, we'll end with getting killed by the Black Widow.
That's what I'd like to see.
Alexander, the spider who lives there, is not amused. Alexander feels the tiny pinprick of the spider's bite and the slow burning of her poison.
Tickets, please. You gotta take it.
Tickets only. Next.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
I don't know.
Because she's widow and tiny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because
She's a widow
so
spider.
Because
She's
she's
a widow
spider. I think it's because she's a widow spider.
She's a widow spider.
Widow
She's a little widow
That's
spider.
why. It's that she's just a widow spider.
They don't know.
They don't know.
The widow don't know.
All right. Well, you know what? I enjoyed this so much. I think we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do it. We're gonna give it another week.
All right,
Yeah,
but
there's some people.
no
I think
promises.
that-
One
that-
week at a time.
There are some people I think that joined for the first time this week. Welcome. And but yeah, that's how we end every single stream. Is I go, you know what? I think we'll stay in for another week. That's how every single one.
One
ends.
more.
Una mas. All right,
Una
and then
mas.
we always also end with Grayson's sign off, which is.
As always, Leatherman makes fine products.
Hey, you made it to Adventure Tuesday. We're playing games, girls goofing in special ways. With your best friends and hosts, Ben and Sarah.
Barney is going to be a hungry little bear today.
And Grayson.
Sorry. That is a green shirt. Please point to the red shirt.